of Ghost do a Sunday Night Live. Tonight I've got something unusual. I've got a sword that I need to fix. The leather on the handle's coming off, and this part's all loose. So I've got some Gorilla Glue to fix that. Then I also have a Ghostbusters Proton Pack Halloween costume, and the stickers are all coming off, so I'm going to glue those back on as well. So that's kind of it for tonight. That's what I'm up to. So hope you'll join me, and if anybody wants to chat, we can chat. Got my super glue, micro precise Gorilla Glue here. Set time is 10 seconds. Impact tough. Bonds, plastic, wood, metal, ceramic, rubber, leather, paper, and more. To puncture seal, untube, tighten white nozzle firmly. Okay, sure. Just gonna open this up. Try not to be too loud. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. This is actually the second one of these I've had. The first one I ran out. Oh, I see. I've forgotten how you do it. So you just tighten this on, I guess. And it breaks the seal. There we go. And then I can take the blue part off. And got a piece of paper for underneath just in case. I don't want to drip. Oh yeah, I guess you probably want to see what I'm doing. I got my wood, I don't know what you call it, platter. I usually use it for eating videos, but today I needed something. So, let's see. So I need to, let's take the leather off a little bit. This part slides up and down. So I want to put some new glue in there and slide it back up. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to come out so fast. Let's pull that back. Hopefully it doesn't drip. I'll put a little bit on that side too. There we go. So the set time is 10 seconds. So I'm just gonna hold it here for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and it's still moving. That's okay. I'll just hold it for, or I won't hold it, but I'll put it down for a minute. Just put the lid back on this for a second. I don't want it to drip. This stuff is nasty. If it gets, I got it on my fingers one time by accident, and it's really hard to get it off. Took a few days. Anyway, how's everybody doing? If you missed the beginning, I've got the sword, toy sword, that I need to repair the leather, and what is that? Oh, it stuck to the paper. I guess 10 seconds is really not that long. Yeah, I've got this toy sword that I'm repairing. So, I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit longer. And hopefully, it'll set. Like I said, if you missed the beginning, I've also got this Ghostbusters proton pack that I need to glue down the side here. So I'm going to do that after I finish the sword. I feel like it changes color when it's dry, but it still looks very clear. I also put more on than I intended to, so we'll see how that goes. It's still moving in there. Oh well. People seem to enjoy my my Popular Mechanics magazine video from last week, so I'm gonna do that again. Probably not immediately, but in the next little bit, I'll do another one of those. I've got half a dozen or 8, I can't remember how many magazines from different years. So, someone likes cosplay, yeah. It's a fun little toy sword. It's actually stood up pretty well. It's still moving a little bit, so I'll leave it a little bit longer. I wasn't expecting that because like what I was saying, the package says 10 seconds dry time, or set time, I guess. Should maybe read and see what it says about dry time. May irritate eyes. It definitely stinks. Do not mix with other chemical products. Do not swallow. Do not get in eyes, mouth, or skin, or clothing. Do not breathe fumes. Well, it's too late for that. Keep out of reach of children. Wear safety glasses. Oh, I have glasses. And chemical-resistant gloves. To open child-resistant package, press down on push tab from the back of the card. I didn't realize it had child safety. I just opened it. It wasn't that hard. First aid treatment contains ethyl cyanide something. I can't pronounce that. If swallowed, call a poison control center or doctor immediately. Do not induce vomiting. I don't know how you could eat this stuff. Like, it stinks, but like, I don't know how you'd even be able to ingest it. It would just get stuck in your mouth. It's so sticky. Anyway, I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, no, it's still moving. Let's turn it over. I should have got some tape, and I could have, like, taped it into place while I do the other part. I'm gonna just do the other part anyway. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna put a little drop right there, and then I'm gonna wrap it around the leather around. Try and do little bits. Oh, sorry, that was loud. And then a little bit more. I feel like the leather here holds the guard in place so that it can't move. Let's do a 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well that's holding now. And it's stopping the hand guard from, I know that's probably not the name for it, but that's all I can think of. it's holding it from sliding back, so that's good. I'm gonna put a little bit more on here, right along the edge. There we go. Fold that over, and I'm gonna use this lid so that I don't get it on my fingers. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Looks pretty good. Good as new. And that handle's not moving anymore. I'm gonna leave it sitting overnight just to make sure. I'll put it over here. Actually, I'll put it over there. Sorry, my chair is really loud. I'm just gonna let it sit there overnight just to make sure that it's fully cured. Okay, put the lid back on. So now, if I keep the lid on, it reduces the amount of fumes I'm breathing in. This is a proton pack from Ghostbusters costume that you can get at Spirit Halloween. Not an ad. But the what is this called again? The wand. I can't remember. It's just a sticker, and it's already coming off. This thing's only a few days old, and it's already coming off. So I need, let's see. Oh yeah, my ruler. The ruler would work. So I'm gonna put some glue down, and then I'm gonna hold it down for the 10 seconds to let the glue set, and then hopefully that'll stay. Be stronger than ever. There we go. There we go. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Were you taught to count by thousands? Oh, ruler got a little bit of glue on it. That's okay. That's why I got this paper here. That worked pretty good. I don't know if I want to use the well, I guess I can for these little pieces here. See, it's kind of pulled up a bit. Just gonna put a little bit. There we go. Oh, and then use the ruler to push it down. Did you ever count by Mississippis? I feel like I remember learning that in elementary school or grade school. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. I also count by thousands, as you just heard. There we go. That worked pretty good. There's one, oh, a little bit sticky there. There's one little spot that needs some more glue. There we go. Maybe I'll just use this to hold it down. See, it's gonna be like brand new. this glue is probably better than whatever the sticker that they used to hold it on. There we go. Okay. There's not really much else here that's lifting up. There is on the other side, but I just want to make sure I got everything on this side. I think I did. Let's lift it up or flip it over. And we got the same thing on this side, although not as bad. There we go. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. It didn't set. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know, I don't want it to get stuck. It seems to work. Seems to have worked so far. I don't want my finger to glue to it either. There we go. It seems to just hold itself down, so that's good. There we go. Okay, next one. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. There we go. Okay, so it's gotta dry still, but it's better. Gotta do this side now. It's a little bit longer of an area, so I might have to use a ruler. I also don't want to put on too much because I feel like it's gonna leak out and I gotta finish this part. Finish this first. There we go. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Give it a couple extra seconds for good measure. There we go. Nice. Okay. Get this tiny little spot right there. There we go. That was pretty quick. That worked better than worked quicker than I thought. This is kind of all I had planned, and it's kind of went quicker than I thought. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to take a break for a quick minute and grab a snack, and I will be right back. I didn't see them at any of the stores, and I thought I had missed it and just wasn't going to be able to get any. And then a few weeks ago, I was at the grocery store, and they just happened to have like a handful of bags left, so I grabbed one. I actually wondered when I bought them if they were going to be expired, but I don't think they are. If I can find the date. Trying to find the date. It's on the bottom. No. It's weird. Usually it's easy to find. Oh, wait. October 30th, 2025. So I'm good. Well, if that's not too loud, it sounds really loud. I was playing with my audio settings after the last video, so hopefully it's better and not too loud. Anyway, so looks like there's 3 different shapes of fish, and what is that, a barrel, or no, a barrel, a stein or something, and that looks like the owl. I forget what the owl's name is. I only read the first 3 books, and then I don't know, I wasn't really that into it, so I kind of stopped, and I just haven't picked it up again. Yeah, guess I should try these. Since we're live and I can't edit the sound, I'm gonna move these under the desk to open them so it's not too loud. They smell good. They smell like honey and vanilla. I thought I had my tray here, but I don't know where it went. That's okay. I'll just, grab a Kleenex. That'll work. They kind of remind me of Golden Grams. Okay, so we got the fish. Let's put the overhead on. There we go. We got the fish, we got the owls right there. Oh, sorry. Bash my knee, or my elbow, whichever. There's the other one. I hope they taste half as good as they smell. Let's see, let's try an owl first. Cheers. Those are good. I did grab a big glass, cup, whatever, of water just in case they were gross. I didn't think they would be, but just in case. These are really good. Kind of like a dessert fish cracker. They have so many different versions of fish crackers now. You can get all the chip flavors, salt and vinegar. They are yummy. It's got a little bit of a nice crunch to it too. I'm trying to think what they're like. And the only thing I can think of is Teddy Grahams. I don't know if you have Teddy Grahams where you are, but they're similar texture to this. They maybe don't have as much sugar on them, but I the flavor is very similar. The only thing I would say is they're a little bit dry, but the flavor makes up for it. Oh yeah, I picked up a new pillow. You can see. So when I'm sitting in my chair watching the hockey game or whatever, I can put my head back. Sorry, this chair is really loud. I've been looking or thinking about getting a pillow for that chair for a while. And then just randomly saw one at the store, so I grabbed it. Yeah, I really like it. I assume you're talking about the pillow. It's a nice shape. It's a little bit like a neck pillow because it's got the sides, but not totally. I do need a little bit of water. My Henrik sitting cup. Yeah, I'm excited. Hockey regular season starts this week. Yes. Very much a Canucks fan since I was a little kid. So that cup is from a game I went to. I would guess, well, Henrik's been retired for, I think, 3 or 4 seasons. So at least 4 or 5 probably. I used to go to maybe like 1 game a year-ish. But I haven't been in a few years. I've watched a couple of the pregame games. Not the whole thing, but little bits, and they're looking pretty good this year. Although preseason, you can't really tell. Somebody mentioned, I forgot when, that I should maybe talk about like movies and stuff. I've done videos about movies before, and TV shows, but right now, shows that I'm watching are Big Bang Theory. I watch when I'm home at lunch. I'll put on an episode. So I did watch The Office all the way through, and then I was watching Modern Family all the way through. But Modern Family, I feel like kind of tears off at the end. Once the kids get older, it's not as funny. I don't know. So I kind of lost interest and switched to Big Bang Theory. I think I'm on season 7, 6 or 7. I can't remember. Yes, they are very addictive. I'm gonna end up eating this whole bag, which is probably not good, but oh well. And then I'm watching Survivor. So Survivor, I watched the first 3, maybe 4 seasons. Like everybody watched the first season. it seemed like. And then I stopped watching. And then I got back into it, I want to say in like the late 30s, like season 38 or 37 or something. And then I've been watching ever since. The last few seasons, I feel like it's a little bit too formulaic, like it's just the same thing over and over. But I really want to see season 50, so I feel like I'm kind of plot committed. I gotta watch season 49 so I can watch 40, so I can watch 50. Just look at these comments. Never tried the butterbeer goldfish. Wonder what they taste like. They're kind of like, I know I keep saying they're like golden grams. It's a little bit of vanilla maybe, and honey. I don't know. Oh, the cat's trying to get out. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. It's like graham cracker with honey and butterscotch. Yeah, butterscotch. That's the word I was trying to think of and couldn't. Totally like butterscotch. Thank you. Where was I? Yes, actual crack. Yeah, so Survivor. So I feel like I need to keep watching it because I want to see season 50. And then if I watch after that, I don't know. I also really enjoy The Rookie. It's not on right now. The new season doesn't come out till January. And I've been trying to keep up with Abbott Elementary. That's really good. But for the most part, like, between watching hockey in the winter and making videos for you guys and wanting to read books and stuff, I just don't have time to watch a lot of TV. Not as much as I used to anyway. Would you ever consider doing a show and tell of some of the stuff you have on your shelf behind you? It looks like you got some cool stuff. Thank you. Yeah, I've done a video of the pop figures that are in the, where am I going? In here, in the display case. They're all the Star Trek Next Generation ones. I've done a video on that a while ago. I'd have to look back and find it. You could probably find it if you search for Funko on my channel. But yeah, I mean, I've got a Lego Batmobile up there. The 1989 one, it's like, where am I? It's like that big. It took me like 2 weeks to build. It's really cool. It takes up basically the whole top shelf. You can kind of, like, duck. You can kind of just see the silhouette of it. And I've got comic books in there. And regular novel books and stuff. You can't see it, but above my head, like behind the camera, I've got a bunch of the Office pop figures, pop Funkos. I've got most of them, not all of them. But maybe I'll do a video on that. And then on this side, you can kind of see above the DC Comics sign. It's mostly Batman, but I've got a bunch of DC ones, DC pop figures. So, and maybe one day I'll do a room tour. I might have to get a longer camera cable. That's okay. What I should have done is made a coffee. Coffee would be amazing. trying to think what else I'm watching. I did go and see the Superman movie, the most recent one. It was really good. I enjoyed that. I don't really go to movies much anymore, though. They're getting so expensive, and I just don't have time. There also hasn't been a ton of movies I've wanted to see. I think before Superman, the last movie I saw in the theater, I want to say it was Maverick, but I think I've seen one since then. Maverick was a long time ago. Well, I'm almost out of fish crackers. And I could pour more out of the bag, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Somehow I've ended up with all fish and the barrels. Not sure how. Oh, there you go. Not sure how I did that. It wasn't intentional. All the fish go both directions. I didn't realize that. Because they're flat on one side, so they have both faces, both. Anyway, I'm just rambling to myself now. If I find these again, I'm definitely gonna buy more. A fun fact about myself. I don't know. I'm not good at that. That's my fun fact, is I'm not good at those games. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm definitely introverted. I always hate those games. More so when you're younger. But you, like in school, or if you're in a group or whatever with people you don't know, and it's always like, oh, everybody go around and say your name and what's your favorite vegetable? Or whatever. DC or Marvel? That's so hard. I would say Marvel has better movies, but DC has better comics. But that might be changing. Because there seems to be a lot of viewer fatigue, or whatever they call that, with Marvel. There's been so many movies. But yeah, I definitely have more DC. Batman was always my favorite since I was a little kid. So that's probably where that comes from. I have all the comic books I have are, well, no, I shouldn't say all. Most of them are The Flash and Batman. I have a bunch of Spider-Man ones too, but mostly Batman and The Flash. It's awkward. I just got out of college, and those introductions over Zoom were the worst. Yeah, I can't imagine doing that over Zoom. Doing it in person isn't fun. Yeah. Like, I can't keep coming up with interesting facts. I don't know. If you want to ask me questions. I'm really resisting the urge to open the package again and get more, but I shouldn't do that. I should save them for another day. So that's what I'm going to do. I was trying to think. There was a movie I was looking forward to. I think the Supergirl movie comes out next year, But I feel like there's one in the fall, like in November. Is it a Marvel movie? I can't remember. I feel like there's something big that's coming out, or hyped, or whatever. Anyway, do you go to many Canucks games? Yeah, I said like I used to go to maybe one a year, but I don't. I haven't been in the last few years. It's not that I don't want to go. It's just that it's expensive, is for one thing. Where I live, it's not easy to get there. So if it's a weeknight, I would have to leave work early, and I barely get there for puck drop, and then get home at like 11 o'clock, and then work the next day. It's not ideal. If you can get a Saturday or even a Friday night game, that's pretty good, but the tickets are usually more expensive. And, never mind the tickets, it's usually $100 night for between, parking's $30, $40, dinner's another $40, and that's not even including drinks. I don't typically drink, not if I have to drive, but still. And then if you want any souvenirs or 50/50 or anything, it's more. So I do like going, but I'm also very happy to sit at home and watch the game on TV, and get to watch the game without having all the extra logistical stuff of getting down there. But it still is amazing to see a game live. If you've never watched hockey, I don't know what to tell you other than, it's fun to watch. But watching it live is a completely different experience than watching it on TV. It's so fast. It's faster. It looks so much faster in real life than it does on TV. Hard to enjoy it fully. I'm a Wild fan. It just went my first game this past year. Yeah, that's cool. Minnesota. One of the first games I ever went to, I think I would have been like 10, was against the North Stars. The first game I ever went to was against Montreal. My dad had gotten tickets through work, and I got to go. I got to go with him. And, but yeah, and then I think the second or third game I went to was Hartford Whalers. Did I say? Yeah. Anyway. I used to always stay up late listening to the games on the radio too, because I was too young and I'd have to go to bed, so that I'd listen to the games on the radio till I fell asleep. There's a fun fact. There you go. I used to fall asleep listening to Canuck games. Jim Robson and Tom Larscheid. Well, I'm out of snacks, and my work is all done. I got all glued up. So, I like hearing the puck move around the ice and the skates skating around all this. Yeah, it's really cool. I like how in the last couple of years the sound technology has come a long way, and they've gotten really good at miking the games for TV. It's still not the same as hearing it when hearing it live, but the sounds and the smells of the game is definitely nostalgic for me. Just going to hockey 2 years ago is because of my roommate. Now I'm so hooked. Yeah, I've seen a few of those videos on YouTube of I saw one last week where it was Australian watches hockey for the first time, and I've seen a few other ones from people from other countries, or from outside of North America anyway, that are watching hockey for the first time as a reaction channel thing. And it's really interesting to see. I think people who don't grow up in North America or in Canada don't understand exactly what it's all about. If they think, oh, it's just, a bunch of guys running around on ice. But it's so much more than that. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm out of butterbeer, goldfish, and I'm almost out of water. It's getting late, so I think I'm gonna sign off. Plan is to be back next week on Sunday night for another live. I'm not 100% sure because next weekend is Canadian Thanksgiving. So I don't know. It's gonna depend on plans, but I would like to do another live if I can. So hopefully I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you in another video. And as the whispers fade, let relaxation take over. And until next time.